Okay. Hey, wait. What's going on there? Okay, well, that was not expected. How does that look? Are we looking good here? Yeah, I think that we are. We are. Okay, salute a tutti gli amici. Io sono Alcanisa Buonarroti. E VTuber chi vuole regardi felici. Oh, and here I have it. I had something new this time actually. Oh my god, it's so shiny. I bought a new lantern, but I am a bit curious. Is it actually working right? That one is the wing sensitivity. That one is affecting me because of the wing sensitivity. But I want to see if, for example, the blink sensitivity. Okay, so I need to set it at least this one. Yeah, see? Okay. So no, if I actually, so you see, I actually bought a lantern, a headlight lamp, for because I heard that good illumination um, helps you a lot in having good model tracking. But this one, wow, whoop, whoop, whoop. It, I guess it isn't losing as much of the as much modeling. No, but now I think. I have been actually thinking of getting Be Preacher because I heard. Oh no! Hey, hey, come on! Because I heard that. Ah, that now you can actually use Be Preacher for webcams as well, and well, I thought that would be actually a very cool thing to implement because I heard that Be Preacher actually does make your facial movement a lot better, considerably better. Also, Bear Mayo, grazie mille per essere tornato. Thank you so much for coming back to the stream. Grazie mille. And hi, hola, buonasera. Buonasera, come stai? Good afternoon, how are you? I hope that you are doing wonderful. Wait, did that actually work? Wonderful. Oh yeah, it did kind of work. Blinking, so much blinking. Okay, I do take the opportunity to apologize. Um, let's actually use this. No, let's use the Rainy Just Cafe one. But you know what? We're not going to use it with PLC. Oh, hey, why is it? This streamer is not very prepared. This streamer is not very prepared. Here and now we can actually. Oh, and do let me open the desktop audio. Let's actually do something new in here. We can play this, but we're going to add an audio source. What is not audio exit? Application audio. Here and yeah, excellent. Now do allow me, however, to lower the volume of this one. Okay, wonderful. I have been thinking of getting voice meter too. Okay, wonderful. I'll hear how that sounds in a little bit. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. There were some unexpected situations, which I do apologize. That's partly why I took so long in starting the stream. but I will get into them a bit later. And well, a bunch of stuff. But we are trying to push forward. Certainly. Okay. Don't think I'm going to stick around too long. Just came to hear your beautiful voice. Ah, grazie. Grazie mille. Grazie. That's so flattering. I am really flattered. Thank you. Oh man, I'm really liking the level 5 dragon. Level 5 dragon with Bridger. I think it's going to look amazing. Yeah, it certainly is going to look amazing. Okay. I guess it's better to start the negative things out of the way. I have been looking into getting the 1630 as a graphics card, but I realized that card is just too bad, and so I am left kinda at square one once again. Let me see actually let me see how this is playing here. Given that the market for budget GPUs is rather discouraging, and oh, hey, what's going on there? And maybe I want to get eyes closed a bit better, or you know what it is actually? I think it is rather that I need to set this. Yeah, let me set this one a bit lower. I'm gonna put my lantern a little bit lower. Okay. And like yeah, see, because then like now it actually does seem to sun eye movements really do seem to actually get a bit more solid. Like what? You mean no. Don't blink it. No, don't wink. Come on. Okay, close enough. Hey. Oh, right. No, sorry, I forgot. I actually have it on. Oh, yes. And how are we doing CPU wise? We are actually doing pretty okay CPU wise. Wait, are we on? I am sorry, a small tiny streamer, please understand. Oh, okay. I didn't realize we were on such a. Sorry. I know that oftentimes these situations when I am like looking at a new functioning of the model or something, I am sure that they can be a little bit frustrating sometimes, but I genuinely think that they will pay dividends in the future. I honestly think that. And here even more. Okay, yeah, and if it looks a bit upwards, then it doesn't. It's just it's more illuminating, but then it's not like. Uh, Wait, that one is funny. It's more. Then this way it gives me more illumination for better facial tracking without actually dazzling on my face. So I'm actually going to make it go up even a bit more upwards. Like I'm going to try to make it shine at my forehead. I need to open this up a bit more. Excellent. Just a little bit more. Well, okay, kinda. That's. Okay, fine. So some expressions actually can. I guess I can make them in a more fluid manner. I am not sure if it is because of the better illumination or if it is simply a good tracking day. That is hard for me to say really. But I really want to make the model come alive, and but given that I had zero experience in VTubing before the channel, I guess that I had been learning a lot of stuff. And I will get into it a bit more in detail later, but I guess that is one thing that I can certainly feel happy about in this year. That I did actually get. It was not a wasted year. I, at the very least, did get to. I did get to learn a lot of things. So that was actually genuinely a genuinely very useful thing. I am genuinely quite happy about that. I'm overall pretty happy about that part. Okay, here and excellent. But I guess getting the negative things out of the way first. Unfortunately, I can't really buy a GPU, a graphics card very easily. And given that my integrator is not very good, I am actually a bit unsure of what am I going to do in that aspect, in that area. Just overall, just seeing the general state, I guess, of what budget GPUs have become, it just has been a little discouraging. Because I know that it's maybe a bit strong of a term to say it, but it really feels like we are people in my country are completely kicked out of the electronics market. I don't know how to say it, but it really feels like the world is telling us, you people are too pure, you people don't deserve to be content creators. You people are too dear world to be content creators. No, you don't deserve it. No. And I don't know, so that is just a little bit painful, I guess. And obviously there is the option of used hardware, but because I had read some stuff that spooked me about, for example, a bad hardware possibly shorting other components, then I decided that I want to try having a secondary PC for streaming. So if anything happens with one computer, then I can have the other. I just think that will be a much better choice. And then I can actually buy and use a GPU for that computer. And also, on a side note, the amount of scams that I had seen in both. Hey, no, you're not. The model isn't good at looking up, down or up, is it? Huh? Wait, let me see. Okay, so it actually is looking up pretty well. But it's when looking down that... Yeah, looking down... completely wrong. Maybe it's because this thing is a bit too... Okay, excellent. And unfortunately, it does also seem that I will have to do the retooling of my some elements of my house myself. I had some very small handyman's experience, and unfortunately, changing parts of your roof is not a light task. It's not an easy task. I guess it's a good thing that I do have some experience working physical labor, because that is going to be a lot of physical labor. That's going to be so much. It's going to be too much. Let's see. Let me see, where is my shortcut. Hi. Hi. Where is it? Okay, F24. So which button was F24? Let's see. Button 5, huh? Oh, okay, here it is. It's going to be a lot. Too much. Too much. And yeah, unfortunately we had like a lot of leaks on the roof, and I had to fix that. Apparently this roof never really had a lot of maintenance work done, so it's going to be a bit of a pain in the head. It's not going to be easy, but it has to be done. So I'm just gotta get out and do it. And I do apologize that a lot of the times many of my streams are disappointing. It's just that I genuinely had a lot of things kinda set out against me when it comes to doing the streams. Without making too heavy a point on it, the lack of maintenance in the roof isn't the only thing that I had going against me. But okay. Hopefully these are really just temporary problems. I mean, eventually, little by little, I will be able to get a completely new PC. And unfortunately, it doesn't that all of my components are outdated. All of them. So it's going to be from the ground up pretty much. But eventually those problems will be solved. And I am hoping that I can solve them without having to resort to taking a prolonged hiatus from the channel. But it has been clear to me that, unfortunately, for the way that I wish to do my channel, my VTuber channel, I'm going to need better hardware. I didn't think this was going to be so expensive. I genuinely did not think this was all of this was going to be so expensive. But I guess it's something that we can celebrate together, right? Eventually, gradually, I am going to get a new program. I am going to get Bridger, for example, and then I can have a stream of, we got Bridger now. Or for example, when I finally buy a good PSU, then yeah, new PSU stream, let's go. I'm going to get some sound effects for like the electricity. Wait, not that's zap. See, my PSU will be so powerful it can even zap the stream. Check. No, that's not a sound. That's not a PSU sound. Oh right, I should actually try to explain. And I guess that's at least one way that we can turn an absurd situation into something kinda positive, into something kinda nice. All right. So before getting into the goals of the year, what are some of the five? What are some of the 5 great things that we achieved this year? Let's see. Hey, what's that? Okay, I am sorry. I need to make sure that the audio is going decently. And okay. Excellent. Yeah, that's amazing. It's okay. It's going okay. All right. Let's continue here. And where are the tags? I completely also forgot to test out something new. We don't have the source here. Okay, I'm gonna look for the browser source in a bit. It's just something that I want to try out, but I'm gonna reveal it later. No, come on. I'm gonna reveal it later. Yeah. What is general text? Wait, there is. It's not over here. Let's just add. Okay, general text is here. No, what is this? We can just leave the old one for a bit. We're going to change font color, and let's do marvelous. I do apologize, we lost... Okay, we only lost a few frames this time. We actually lost very, very little. Right, okay, so I'm gonna start it in here and... We only lost a few frames, we only lost very little, and then the stream went in red for a moment. But, okay. Every big journey does begin with a simple step, and though some of the really big journeys can be a little bit, can go towards the overwhelming. A lot of very important things do become just way too massive. They can feel too much of something that you cannot handle, as you just think about those things in their totality. But if you just focus on the little step that you can take at that moment in that day, and if those steps are strategically coordinated so that they do eventually lead to a more systematic result, you eventually do get somewhere. And even though it probably helped that I had no idea just how tall of a task this was going to be. Just one moment, please. I am still glad that when it came down to it, when it was the moment to press that go live button for the first time, I just went and did it. That I took the plunge to do it. Certainly a lot of things had happened since then, and too many of them were really not pleasant experiences. I'm still glad that I did it. I'm still glad that I tried, because the things that were wonderful and the things that were positive were really great. They were genuinely great. They were amazing. For real, for real. Let me fix one little thing in here. Okay, excellent. So, no matter what, the important thing is that we started. The important thing is that we started. Okay, so you know, actually, I think they're realizing that I really do seem to wink a lot more with my left eye than with my right eye. That is actually quite surprising. What is up with that, huh? That's... No, come on. That is strange. Oh, so I had to have some very precise control of my eyelids, don't I? And then if I go... Okay, I think I'm getting it now. No, come on. Yeah. Okay, and now let's get onto the next one. You might notice that these ones are actually the days from that follow-on rehearsal. It was fun. It was fun. So what's the next big thing? What is the next big thing that we achieved this year? The next big thing that we achieved in this year is... I had never done streaming. I had never really done any kind of content creation. before doing all this VTuber stuff. So a considerable amount of oh sorry a considerable amount of sorry about that elements involved in doing a stream where how to say this, they were like entering a completely new world for me. Apparently a considerable amount of the big VTubers they had already been doing stuff online for years before they started VTubing. And of course I know that I harp on about this maybe a bit too much even, but my case was a little different than most others in the sense that I could not really just use the computer that I already had and use NVIDIA encoding and then like do a good stream right off the bat. In my case, I needed to know I needed to learn and to read up, leer, informarme. on the functioning of OBS, on the technical aspects of what makes a stream and video encoding work, and on how to juggle the very limited capacity of my integrated GPU to make something kinda work. And of course, because at the start I had some very bad internet, I also had to deal with that. I had to restart the router a half hour before starting a stream, and just so that I would be able to have over 5000 bitrate. Man, the previous ASP was so bad. It was really bad. And of course, OBS itself is not a particularly user-friendly application. It really isn't user-friendly. OBS can be so frustrating sometimes. It certainly is a good program, but it's frustrating. Very frustrating. Right, for some reason and well, like you see, for example, things like this, that I had to constantly be tinkering around with the let's just go back to 30 and okay, yeah, I open has no bearing on the eyes opening and closing there. But unfortunately it doesn't because there my eyes were closed, but for some reason the camera just does not detect that. Okay. So while it certainly was a little irritating that I had to expend such an incredible amount of time and energy just to get to what I consider the basic level. uh, there was just no getting around the fact that I needed to learn all those basic things. But that is the main thing that I'm actually quite happy about. That is one of the main things that I really felt were useful in this year. That I really had learned. I really do feel that I had learned quite a lot. That I had learned quite a bit. For example, simple things like this. Like, a lot of these tricks are going to be compounding in the future. It certainly was annoying. Wait. Certainly was annoying. I am sorry, and also the neighbors are listening to their music at full volume. It's actually genuinely amazing. It's a good thing about a dynamic microphone. But yeah, a lot of these elements, they are. I am hoping that to the average viewer, these. How to say it? The streams at the very least look okay. I do worry a lot of the time that like maybe sometimes it feels very amateurish. It feels very not serious. The streams, for example, I do feel that some viewers like they look at the fairy and then they say, "Oh no, this person is not serious about streaming" or something like that. I do worry a little bit about that actually, but I don't know. But other people had told me that actually they do think that they do believe that the string quality is good. That the string quality is quite good. Just a few moments, please. Here and now. Okay. I do feel it's so weird that the left eye. I guess I can look that up actually. Why is the left eye winking, closing so much faster? Actually. Oh, it is actually a. It's not the camera, it's my posture actually. Yeah, I never mentioned it, but I had some really bad posture. Like, really bad. Kinda, okay. So it has been a process not only of learning all of these streaming abilities, but also trying to improve my own health in certain aspects, namely in the matter of posture and also a little bit in the matter of vocal stamina. What is the other thing that we got? Oh, hey, what's the reward there? That's a very strange. That is a very strange kind of reward, don't you think? I got to meet so many amazing people. And that goes for both channels and fans. Yeah. Channels and fans. Okay, that looks fun. I must say, that is the one aspect that I didn't expect I was going to that I was going to love as much as I did. Originally, when I started the channel, I was simply thinking of doing stuff on my own. What I mean by that is I was mainly thinking of the kind of karaoke that I was going to do. I was thinking of the creative projects that I was going to do. For example, that or restore stream that I wanted to do. That I am still working on, by the way. Or for example, more streams like looking at historical art pieces, similar things. But I did not expect that I was going to eventually cross paths with so many incredible people, with so many interesting people, with so many really wonderful people, really sweet people that came to talk in my streams. A lot of amazing chatters who supported me in different legs of the journey. And sorry, I just remembered something. And also, of course, knowing so many other amazing VTubers. There are some really amazing people in VTubing, and I am genuinely thankful to have been given the blessing to know of them. It genuinely is something amazing. So thank you for that. I do hope that in the future I get to meet even more amazing people. Okay. So, what is the other one? With any new followers, there's a chance to spin a punishment roulette. And you know the funny thing about that? I don't remember why, but I think that I could not really access my browser at that moment for some reason. And I actually didn't spin any roulette when with a new follower. No. Alconis is dishonest. Alconis is very dishonest. Okay. So, what are the other two wonderful things? And no, it's not working. Wait, I need to fix this one a little bit. When I first did the stuff that I was doing before being a VTuber, I genuinely did not expect that so many people would consider my voice to be so cute. I or my original lanes were very close to the original lanes of Algonis. I wanted to do something artistic, fancy, creative, and all of that. But being someone who has never had something good said about them their entire life, I was genuinely moved that mm, to see that so many people consider me beautiful. It was genuinely a life-changing moment for me. And I will admit that I am chasing that feeling and that reward quite a bit. So even though a lot of things are painful and difficult, being able to reach that kind of happiness and beauty is worth any and every danger and or risk or pain or almost any sacrifice. Yeah. And finally, so this one might seem a bit silly, but I am actually genuinely happy with all the new tricks that I learned. Well, not really just in OBS. More, more with the general, I guess. Without the different programs. For example, doing this. Sorry, this. So that is something that I did with I had a joystick on the floor, and I pushed the joystick with my feet. I would not have been able to do that if I didn't see some of the YouTube tutorials of so many amazing people. Oh no! What are you going? Huh? What is this? Oh, this is some kind of Twitch VTuber Studio integration. Oh, right. So that is actually different hotkeys or different activities, actions, or something that you can set for the particular VTuber Studio action when something happens on Twitch. Well, that's actually really amazing. Sorry about that. That's actually really cool. Wait, so this is just Altsita? I forgot that I actually didn't update this one. Okay. Actually, let's put my entire body here. Let's put my entire body on display. No, that was mistimed. No, let's put my entire body on display. All right. A little bit lower. Excellent. And now kinda around here. All right. That looks okay. Far away, closer. Far away, closer. Far away, closer. Far away, closer. This is silly. This is so dumb. Maybe a little bit bigger here. Okay, yeah. See, little tricks like those. At least this is maybe a bit too big. We can probably do this a bit lower, be smaller here. And of course, because there are some things upon which I don't you take the usual path. For example, I'm doing multi-streaming with user restream. I'm just not thinking that maybe some of my audio issues, maybe they're actually caused by restream compressing the audio in some kind of manner. Actually, that is maybe something that I should try looking into, because it just occurs to me that such a thing could actually be the case. Maybe that is why sometimes the audio, in my opinion, doesn't sound as good. I thought that I was setting too high of a gain on my microphone, but maybe that is actually the reason why the sorry about that, the audio sometimes does not sound ideal. Because one of the most important things for a good quality stream is quality audio. It is an audio quality. Viewers can forgive less than ideal audio video quality, or for example, if the streamer has a little bit of a scuff here and there. But bad audio is something that is genuinely difficult to withstand. So the main pillar of a good stream is not necessarily amazing audio, but it has to be at least decent. Obviously, if someone has to start with, I don't know, a $5 microphone or something, everyone has to start somewhere. But I very intentionally had the... Oh, it's not like... set my first improvement goal to be a good audio quality. Or well, I suppose that a lot of people will not consider the Fifine IM8, the microphone I'm currently utilizing, as a good microphone, but it's a considerable improvement than what I had before. One moment, please. I'm a bit sleepy, it seems. Well, so those are the good things that we got this year. That we started the channel, that we started the first step on this journey. That one of the main things that we managed to do this year is that we actually did learn many of the basics of streaming, and we have a much better handling of the VTuber model now. Because a lot of this is a free model from Boot, but a lot of the Boot free models are really, really good. A lot of them are really, really, really good. There is a bit of a more limited selection for male models, but honestly, this is so good. Yashiki te mama te Illustrator for this model is just amazing. Saika. So even if the quality is of the streams isn't the best, I am at least happy knowing that the things that were within my power to improve upon, that they do have a noticeable improvement. Like for the first month mark compared to the second month mark, month. That's the thing that I really need to improve to. My ESL is a bit. The difference is quite simply astounding. From the 8-month mark to I don't know, the 12-month mark. No, we're not actually quite anniversary yet. From the 10th-month mark. Obviously, there's not as big of a difference, but there is still no, actually, there is actually quite a big difference too, considering that we are now using level 5 dragon. Man. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Close enough. Yeah. Well, okay, so the tracking is not perfect, but maybe when we get P-Bridger. It's at least the quality is now starting to be something that I am personally happy about. That I got to meet so many amazing people was an unexpected but incredibly welcome result of venturing into this channel, because I got to have so many amazing and wonderful experiences that I'm going to treasure in my heart for a very long time. But viewers and mutuals and other channels, I really did get to meet the know of so many interesting people through VTUBING, and I really do hope that if you ever had a good experience in my streams, or if I ever said something that made you a bit happy, or that was of use to you, that gave you a new perspective on something, I really hope that is something that you hold in your heart for a while. How did that song go? Keep me in your heart for a while. Na, 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 na. Keep me in your heart for a while. Hey, my voice is not doing too well right now. We are doing a Ghibli songs karaoke in the future, by the way. And I really do hope that we can be a bit connected by the good experiences that we had with each other. Next, singing songs. I always enjoyed singing a lot. I always did enjoy singing quite a bit. And I am really, really thankful to VTUBING for giving me a chance and giving me a platform to share something that I really love to do with people. I like to think that some of my singing content is probably amongst the most popular stuff that I do, because I assume it is generally the most accessible stuff. I'm not a good singer. I do not consider myself a good singer, but I at the very least know enough about the basics: breath support, resonances, proper mixing, compression of vocal folds, etc., to give something that is at the very least a decent experience for viewers. But it is something that I want to improve. I do want to improve in singing, so that we can have even more amazing karaokes. And by the way, even more karaokes with special moments, like the Floss song karaoke. That one is the highlight of my career so far. Honestly, that one took so much work to do, but it was worth it. It was totally worth it. And I am thinking actually that I want to do something kinda like that, but on a much lighter version for the Ghibli karaoke. I'm actually having an idea. Yeah, I think I'm coming up with an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. So where a lot of things were frustrating with the channel, like knowing, oh wow, how does this work? How does that work? Why is OBS doing the things that it's doing right now? Amazing. OBS is amazing. In the moments that things do work right, then it simply is worth gold. It simply is worth gold. And finally, the now that I mentioned, for example, the Floss karaoke song, it certainly took a lot of time to set that up, and it was a lot of pain at the moment. But a big part of why it was such a headache is because that was the first time that I ever did something like that. And now that I already know how to do that, I already know how to add hotkeys mid-song to have some kind of a special effect in the middle of a song. I know how to add a video source in the middle of a song, or to add like a series of images in the background. Sorry about that. Many of those abilities are things that are going to remain for future projects. For example, I'm not really thinking of a situation, two situations really, in the horror story stream where those abilities will come in handy for some special things. And I'm thinking of a song cover where I can easily apply some of that, and as well as a multi-layered video. Yeah, multi-layered video. Sorry about that. To add like an special effect in the middle of a song. Additionally, now I very easily had like, although it was a pain to spend like, I think it was something like 3 days in a row or something of reading different techniques and information and different hotkeys before doing that floss song. Now I know, for example, that most Windows computers still had like the digital reception for F12 to F24. So that way I can actually set it up for my joystick to have essentially how do they call it, a string elements, a string deck or something like that, with just things that I had laying around. And I honestly think that is really, really amazing, really useful. Okay, now let's see. But it doesn't seem to. Right? Right, no, I don't dare to actually put it on right now. Sorry, I wanted to try out a little thingy. And that way I can actually be more how to say it, or for example, now that I actually have the background music not in desktop audio but as its own audio source. All of those are things that are going to pay dividends in the future. At the very least, I genuinely think that they will. That they are going to pay dividends in the future. Here and oh no, come on. Okay, so this is the first series. It does take some practice. It does take some practice to get it done. But when you get it done, oh boy, it's amazing. And so not only do I have more options and latitudes to think about different ways that I can carry ideas to fruition, but also they are gradually going to become less painful and less resource intensive to do them. And so I am hoping that in the upcoming year I am able to build upon that platform so that I can more smoothly do the kind of creative streams that I want to do. Okay, so I do recognize that a lot of things here might oh what Nande? Just one moment, please. Yeah, I had a Cyrillic keyword too. Okay. So what are some of the goals for 2025? Well, one of them is making a good PC and environment for streaming. This is not something that is probably noticed a lot by the outside viewer, but I tended to have quite a bit of problems with, my internet, my roof, my room, my computer, and unfortunately those things did tend to have an incidence. They did not always allow me to give you people the kind of stream that I would have liked to give you. And so one of my big hopes is that in the upcoming year I'm able to gradually improve that situation so that you people can have something better. In fact, a big part of why I have not been as active recently is because I had been working considerably towards that goal. And unfortunately, the search for a better GPU is not yielding a lot of fruit right now. But at the very least, I know now. Well, for one part, I now know how many scammers are out there nowadays. But aside from that, I know in which places there's no point in looking for. So I always knew that because of my particular situation, that was going to be a pain in the head. So even though there has not been advancement, it is still a step forward. And of course, I eventually will be able to um, start fixing my environment and make things better. Yeah, make things better so that I can get you at least something decent for the streams. And it certainly is going to be a bit of the long and arduous path to get all of the equipment for the secondary PC. But it is something that is just plain and simply necessary if I want to get serious about being better. And of course, even though it wasn't notable a lot in the past until like November, I was also fighting a really bad ASP at the time being. So I am thankfully not going to have as many ultra scuffed or even lost streams because of the bad internet quality. Sing at least 7 memorable karaoke streams. I really do like singing, and one of my biggest hopes with the sorry about that. One of my biggest hopes with the channel is that I might be able to that I might be able to do renditions of some songs that will make people remember me, I guess. That's the best way I can say it, I guess. That it will make people remember me. And it's something that I do want to do a lot more of. One never knows what might happen tomorrow, so I want to make sure that at least today, as many days as someone might have left, are filled with sun. Yeah. You got called cute so many times. You are cute. Oh, thank you. And you are really sweet. You are really sweet. Grazie. Mille grazie. See, that is actually one of the things that I am really happy about. Obviously, sometimes it feels a bit unfortunate for me that in this year I really did not get to grow at all. But I understand why those things happened. On one hand, it was because of the considerable hiatuses that I had to take in more than one occasion. And at the very least, I can be somewhat happy that the reason why I took those hiatuses was for a quote-unquote noble reason, was to help someone. And sorry, we need to... Windows is doing something silly in the background. Okay, excellent. And also, of course, the technological quality of the streams is kinda not the... We can be honest about one thing, it's kinda not the bestest of all. But the one thing that I did have in my favor is that maybe it's because of the model, maybe it's because of how I handle myself in the channel. Everyone that I cross paths with in VTUBING is just a really sweet person. They are just genuinely nice. They are just genuinely sweet people. but mutuals and chat members, everyone has been just like really, really wonderful, really nice, really polite, and they have been people who actually always made me smile. And you had no idea how happy I am about that. So, thank you to everyone that was always so incredibly nice. I'm just stopping by. I'll probably just come by every once in a while on the stream, and that is perfectly okay. Many fans at different levels of engagements with different VTubers, and obviously, someone has to take the level of engagement that they are more comfortable with. Honestly, just knowing that people will stop by and watch, that people stop by and leave a like, or people stop by and watch the bot, means a lot. It genuinely means quite a lot. So thank you again to everyone that stops by to watch. It really means a lot for us. It genuinely does. Grazie. Grazie mille. Have a great day. Have a wonderful day, Permayo. Have a wonderful and amazing day. Have a great day. Had a big week. Big week. And have an amazing, wonderful, delightful year. Because you deserve all the wonderful things in the world. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I need to check, is everything working good here in the background? Okay, yeah, okay, everything is working good. Just let me adjust here one moment here. I guess we can try this one. We can lower the bitrate a little bit here. Oh, Marikin Alteres, grazie per essere tornato a questa trasmissione. Thank you so much for returning to the stream. Thank you, grazie mille. Are you getting ready for New Year's? Yeah! 2025, let's go! Yeah, I am indeed getting a bit ready. Now we're actually doing the goals for drawing up the goals for next year. Actually, let's separate this one. Here, this one. Then this separates the things, the good things I found in the previous year in 2024, and now I am drawing here the writing here the goals that I had for 2025. Work a lot more on the, how to say it, secondary channel. On the secondary channels, we can say it like that. I had mentioned very loosely on a stream sometimes that I wanted to have a secondary channel, which actually will also be a VTuber channel, but it will be a little bit less of, for example, I am not going to use this kind of super cute, super innocent model. It will be a different type of model, for the reason of that will then give me a bit more comfort and liberty to explore and say other kind of things that I don't really want to say with this kind of model and with this main channel. Because generally speaking, I want this Alconese to be the more traditional VTubing kind of thing. So that's why the ultra seasoness. That's why, for example, I never say a bad word or anything like that. I never really say or damn. No. Tachi, the model name, is too cute for that. But okay, let's see. I can leave the model for later. With the secondary channel, I can feel less like I have to add or get into a role. If that makes any sense. to be honest, outside of being a bit more open to touching upon certain topics, or for example to say or I don't think that there will actually be a lot different. It will be pretty much that I go from like 100% say so to like 90% say so or something like that. Okay. And now, and of course, I also do have a Patreon equivalent and other stuff outside of YouTube and Twitch, and that is stuff. Those are things that I want to get a bit more serious about. Honestly, it has been a bit overwhelming, all of the sites that are involved in doing content creation. I genuinely did not think it was going to be like this. It's too much. It's too much. At least 5 memorable creative streams. I do know that the phrasing of this one is a bit how to say, maybe feels a little bit odd, I guess we could say. It's something that's going to make more sense when I release that horror story stream. Or for example, yeah. And by the way, ASMR, I am probably never going to do ASMR on YouTube. It causes just too many problems. So that's going to stick to Twitch and probably in another platform. I'm not even going to store bots of ASMR on YouTube, most likely. It's just a bit too much. Too much danger. Danger. Weeble. But those are the kind of streams that maybe they do take quite a bit of preparation and rehearsing and prep work and all and getting the assets and all that. But one moment, please. They are genuinely worth it. They genuinely are worth it. And so my hope is that the energy that I spend, the energy and time that I spend in this year reading up on the basic skills, I can then spend it on making the not so basic stuff, or that I can use the skills that I learned this year to make more unique streams. And you will see, I had so many unique moments planned. I am really looking forward to that horror stream. And finally, I do apologize, I kinda had to wrap this up. Many more collabs. I never really talked about this too much, but I am actually a very shy person. So getting my first collab off the ground was actually a really difficult step, and I am eternally thankful to Ruad Wakaelte for being so nice and so patient, really. Thankfully, it seems that we both had a really positive a really positive experience of the collab. And I hope that I get to do more of that in the future. To have collabs that will be more something unique, something that we can both remember as a positive experience. And now that the first steps are completed, uh, my genuine hope is that we can use the next year to improve upon those steps and to be able to go into it with a lot more energy, with a lot more activity. Yeah. Hmm. Well, speaking of activity, there are actually a lot of things that I need to clean up, uh, physically and digitally, and there are also quite a few things that I need to work on in the background. That's actually part of why you had not seen too much of me publicly as Alconist. I had been doing a lot of stuff off stream, so much stuff. But it's going to be worth it. I genuinely believe and hope that it's going to be worth it in the future. Yeah, I hope that it is going to be worth it. Well, this has been Alconista o Narrati. VTUBING chi vuole regare felice. See you soon. Transition. It's in transition. Ah.